So today we'll just do a simple yoga sequence. We'll start in a seated position. Just allow yourself as much time as you need to arrive into practice. You might like to just start noticing the rhythm or the pattern of your breath without trying to change anything at all. The yoga teacher Krishnamurti says that the highest form of intelligence is to be able to observe yourself without evaluation. So in essence, yoga practice itself is the embodiment of this, to be able to sit without thinking, without trying to fix or control or change anything. To allow life to be without all our usual judgments or criticisms or attempts to control things out of our control. So we just watch our breath. What can we notice? What can we learn about ourselves on this day? We might start our practice with a box breath, a form of four-sided breath. So let's just sigh out together. We'll take a breath in for 4. Pause the breath for 4. Sigh out again for 4. And then pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhale for 4. Pause at the top of the breath. Sigh out. And then we wait for the next breath to come. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Find your own rhythm with the breath. And you might like to bring all your attention into that gap in between each in-breath and out-breath. Allowing things to be still. As we bring our attention to the pause in between the breaths, maybe we also create a little space in between thoughts, in between busyness. Allowing ourselves to be here. Take one more deep breath. Side out. If your eyes are closed, you might just drop your chin down to your chest. Slowly blink them open. And when you're ready, we're just going to roll over our knees, come up into all fours. And bring your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll take some cat-cow. So let's take a breath in and lift the chin, drop the spine. And then we'll sigh out and roll the spine up. Inhale to look up and lift up. And exhale, rolling the spine. Keep going in your own time. You might like to explore just lifting the body in and out through the shoulder joints, maybe rolling the hips. Where is my body holding tension right now? What can we notice? And when you're ready, we'll just walk our hands a little further ahead and we'll press up into a downward facing dog. You might like to press into the heels. Doesn't matter if they don't get anywhere near the ground. Just feel that sense of strong sensation in the back of the calves, the back of the thighs. You might like to turn your armpits towards each other, just letting the back be wide and open. Maybe tucking in the chin a little, back of the neck is long. You might like to press through each fingertip, the heel of the palm. And just like when we were sitting, just follow one breath in and one breath out. And then again in and sigh out. And when you're ready, we'll just start walking our feet in towards the hands. One step at a time. And then when we arrive, let's just let the head be heavy. We'll take our arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, and maybe draw the palms together. Draw the shoulders in towards each other. And then we'll bring the hands back down to the mat. Let's peel our right arm up and sigh out. And then left arm up and sigh out. And when you're ready, slowly rolling up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And we'll slowly come up to stand. Maybe rolling the shoulders. Take a moment to turn your palms forward and arrive into Tadasana, our mountain pose. You might shift your weight a little into the heels, pressing through the toes and ball of the foot as well. Feel that heavy, deep attachment to the ground. Our chest is open, our shoulders are heavy. Crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky, but heels are heavy into the ground. Take another deep breath. Sigh it out. All right, let's reach up and join the palms together overhead. And just bring the palms into the center line of the body, palm pressing into palm, elbows wide. One more breath. Sigh out. Let's sweep the hands up. And then we'll exhale, take them all the way down. Let everything go. Inhale, halfway up. And then exhale, hands to the mat, step or jump back. You'll arrive in a plank position. Drop the knees if you need to. Let's take a breath in. And then we'll exhale to bend the elbows, slowly come down. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders raise up. And we'll exhale to tuck the toes and raise the tailbone. Take a breath. Let's roll forward into our plank again. Shoulders over the wrists. Drop the knees down if you need. Take a sigh out as we bend the elbows, come down. Inhale, lifting up, cobra or up dog. And exhale, let it go. Step or jump to the top of the mat. We'll inhale to halfway up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reaching wide and high. And sighing out, hands to heart. One more time, let's sweep the arms up. And this time we might just bring our feet together and join our palms together in kind of an arrow shape. We'll take a breath in. As we exhale, open out to the side body. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, open the other side. See if you can keep your weight between both feet. Just slowly unfolding and opening. Meeting back in the center, arms can come back by the side. Let's take our feet hip width apart. This time we'll sweep the arms forward, drop the tailbone back. Take a breath here. Weights in the heels. Whenever you're ready, slowly press back up. Hands to heart. Shoulders heavy. Take a breath in, Utkatasana, drop the tailbone down, back into our chair pose. Take one more breath. And then we'll slowly press through the feet, lift back up. Let's take our right arm, sweep it under the left elbow, join the palms together, and we'll lift our elbows up, keep our chin soft. Just feel the back wide and open. And if you feel steady here, you might like to shift your weight over the right foot and slowly take the left foot over the top, bending the knees. And just see if you can soften into dropping the tailbone down. Make sure you keep breathing. Keep all your attention under that standing leg foot. And when you're ready, slowly press back up. Untangle the arms, untangle the legs. Let's shake it out. And then we'll wrap our left arm under the right. Maybe the palms come together. Take a moment to sigh out. Let's lift the elbows high. We'll shift our weight over the left leg, wrap the right leg over, maybe drop the tailbone down. This is our Garudasana, our eagle pose. Can you take your elbows a little higher? Shoulders drop a little heavier. Let's feel energy moving inwards. And whenever you're ready, slowly pressing back up. Step the feet back, let the arms go. We're going to step our left foot behind and just keep the heel raised, hips facing forward. We're in our high lunge. We'll slowly take our arms up. Can we drop a little deeper into the back knee? You might look up and just check that your knee is stacked over the ankle at the front. Shoulders are heavy. Take a breath, sigh it out. Sink a little deeper. And let's slowly open out into our warrior two. Shoulders heavy. Fingers spreading wider apart. Let everything sink down through the feet. Lower body is heavy. Take another breath. Sigh it out. We're going to straighten the front leg. We'll feel the hip tugging towards the back of the mat as we reach forward and then slowly come into Trikonasana, a triangle pose. Roll that top shoulder back. Keep your attention under the feet as you take a breath in and out. One more breath. And slowly bending the front knee, reaching back up into our warrior two. We're going to lift our toes and turn to the side of the mat. You might like to take your legs a little wider and then slowly take the hands down to the ground. Take a breath. You might like to take your hands out to the ankles. One more breath, sigh out. Sink a little deeper. And when you're ready, slowly lift the head back up. Take your time. We'll lift our toes back to the front and we're going to step back. And then we'll switch over to our other side. The right foot steps back. We'll keep that heel raised. We're going to lift up into our high lunge. Shoulders heavy. Sink down as you sigh out. Can you lift your fingers a little higher, but keep the shoulders down? You might just take your attention in the gap between ears and shoulders. Take one more breath. And when you're ready, sigh out, open out. We'll meet in our warrior two. Drop that back heel. Arms are heavy, shoulders heavy. Weight should be balanced between both feet. Let's straighten the front leg, just like on the other side. We're going to feel our hip pulling back, reach forward, and then sigh out as we slowly roll the arms. Right shoulder lifts back. And make sure you're not holding tension in the jaw, the teeth. Take one more breath. Let it go. When you're ready, we'll slowly bend that front leg. We'll lift back up to warrior two. We'll turn our feet to the side of the mat. And this time we're going to drop our head, take our arms behind the body, interlace the fingers. Sigh out. You might draw the palms together, draw the shoulders towards each other. And when you're ready, slowly take the head back up, no rushing. We'll turn our feet back towards the front of the mat. We'll step our back leg forward. And you might like to just shake it out. Do a little bit of balance work today. We'll start by pressing into our right foot. And you might just bring your foot into the side of your shin. But if you feel like okay to take your foot a little higher, make sure it's above the knee. And then we'll bring our hands to heart center. We're in Vikrasana, the tree pose. You might like to just pick a drishti, a point for your eyes to focus on. Take a few breaths. And if you feel steady here and you want to go a little deeper, you might take your arms up above. Shoulders heavy. Keep all your attention deeply rooted underneath the foot. And slowly coming back down. And you might like to just bring your head over the left leg now. Maybe just taking the foot to the shin or raising it above the knee to the inside thigh. Hands to heart center. Feel free to use a chair or the wall for extra support if you need. Palm pressing into palm. And then bring your attention back to the breath. And when you're ready, if you feel like going a little deeper, just raise the arms up. Energy moving in both directions. And then we'll slowly come back down. Let's come down all the way to the mat. And we'll start by bringing our legs together, feet together. You might like to just find those sit bones, and we're going to come into Nabasana, our boat pose. So drawing the knees together, feet are touching, arms are heavy, chest is open. It's a strong shape, but once you find it, just come back to the breath. Sigh out. Take another breath and allow the body to slowly sink a little deeper into the shape. You might like to take your legs a little higher if you can. And whenever you're ready, sigh out. We can come down all the way onto our back. Arms down by the side of the body, tuck in the chin. Knees raised, feet flat to the ground. We'll take a breath in. And as we sigh out, roll the spine up, press through the feet. Inhale to slowly come back down. And exhale to rise. And find a rhythm with your own breath. Let's draw the knees into the chest. And you might like to just rock and roll from side to side. We're going to come up to all fours. I'm going to take some rock and rolls, pressing through the hands, lifting the hips, and then just rolling through the spine. And whenever you're ready, just roll over the knees, come up into all fours. We're going to press into our downward facing dog, lifting the hips up. Let's roll forward into plank. Drop the knees if you like, bend the elbows, side out all the way down. Let's keep our hands by the side of the body. Untuck your toes, bring your legs together. And we'll slowly press through the hands, lifting head, neck, and shoulders up. Letting go. Just find your own rhythm here, tucking the chin in. Let's bring our arms down by the side of the body. Keep that chin tucked in. We'll raise the legs up. Raise the head up. Just bring the palms right by the side. And when you're ready, sigh out. One more time. Reach the fingers towards the toes. Lift the head up. And letting go. Let's press up into all fours. We'll bring our right knee up to the right wrist. And just sink the whole body down. You might come onto the elbows. And we'll press under the shoulders. And lift back up into our downward facing dog. Take a breath or two here. And when you're ready, left knee right up to the left wrist. Let the body sink into it. Drop back onto the sit bones. We're going to swing our back leg forward. And we'll just come into Tadasana. Just maybe pulling a little flesh away from the sit bones. When you feel ready, turn your body towards the extended leg and then just slowly sigh out. Float the head down. Just let it be heavy. Walk the hands back towards the body. We'll switch to the other side. Extend the leg out. Bring the foot into the thigh. Turn the body to face towards the extended leg. Sigh out. Let's walk the hands back to the body. We'll bring both feet together, knees wide. You might like to wrap the hands around, take a breath in, sigh out. Just let it be heavy. And then we'll extend the legs in front of the body. Big breath in, sigh out. Walking the hands back. We're going to bend our right knee, pick up that foot and take it over the body. Left hand can raise up high, big breath in. As we sigh out, take that elbow outside the knee. Just let your body slowly open with the breath out. Rolling back to the front, we'll extend the right leg out, left knee, pick up the foot, take it over. Right arm reaches up and sigh out, elbow outside the knee. Let's come down all the way onto our backs. And this time we'll take our right knee into the chest. Just let the shoulders be heavy. Allow the hip just to open up. When you're ready, we'll extend the right arm wide and shoulder heavy. And then take a big breath in. As we sigh out, slowly guiding the left knee or the right knee across the body, keeping the shoulder heavy as we can. Let's roll back onto our spine. Extend the right leg. We'll bring the left knee into the chest. Take a breath here. Just let that knee open out. Let's extend the left arm this time, shoulder heavy. Big breath in. Sighing out as we twist and open. And when you're ready, just roll back onto the spine. If there's any last shapes you'd like to explore, you might like to do a happy baby or just open through the hips. If shoulder stand or plow is in your practice, you might press up with the legs up, tuck the chin in. Or maybe take the legs over the head. And whenever you're ready, just extend the whole body long and heavy. I like to wiggle the toes or stretch the fingers a little. Maybe join in a little yawn, arms above the head. Let's roll onto our side. And slowly press yourself up. I like to just roll the shoulders. Let's bring our palms together at heart center. Taking a moment in gratitude for our decision to come to the mat today. Whatever we practice becomes an inclination of our mind and helps us slowly change our habit energy, moving away from things that don't serve us, moving towards growth and freedom and adaptability, resilience. As always, let's bow to each other, acknowledging shared energy of practice today. Namaste.